let's try some of those out for our snacks in Solitaire. But we'll start with what I think would be a classic choice for this one. Actually, let's start with it over here in Deal Out Game number 1. And as we start this one, if you enjoy these snacks and Solitaire videos, let me know. Also, let me know your favorite Lay's flavor. I think it's pretty tough to beat the kettle cooked jalapeno flavored. But I know a lot of people stand by their sour cream and onion. Honestly, I don't get it, but there are just so many out there. I remember I had this one friend who would. I'm gonna open this real quick. Who we were planning our last day of school fun, and he said his favorite Lay's chips were, I think, hickory smoked. It smells pretty good, and that always surprised me. Hickory smoked Lay's being someone's favorite. And I never thought that was a flavor, but you know what? They were pretty decent. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's begin our night with the crunch. What do you know? There is a little tingle on the lips. Very subtle. That's actually pretty good. I don't get Lay's really, so it's always fun when you find something pretty tasty. Of sweet for a potato chip. Ooh, let's actually play this, since we might not get a chance to for a while. I think they're better than regular barbecue. I think Lay's regular barbecue is just more of a nostalgia pick. We've all had it, but it's just mainly pepper at this point. Not as much sweetness, but this one, nice savory factor, nice sweetness, consistent crunch. It's up there for some of my favorite Lay's now, and I believe this would be our third play. Nice little fold. As we get first fat stack of the night. All 4 aces. And if we can move that 9, we might have a good chance at a victory. But you never know. We need a red 10, but we get a red 7. So, nowhere for that 10 or 8. Time to stack as much as we can. Alright, let's go with these spades and see if we can get rid of that 9. Oh, jump that right there. And then jump that as such. Move that back over. Don't need that jack, but we can place that 8. 9. Place this 4th king. So we're stuck with that 10. Alright, there's a chance. And on the first game of the night, my friend, we have our first win in a surprising and smooth fashion. So let's stack it up and get on to our victory shuffle. Oops. I knew we'd have a good night, starting off strong. All of these spades in order, ace to king, along with all of the clubs, the hearts, followed by the diamonds. Let's see how we do. A little chunky, but we still got a win out of it. Right, on to game number 2. And I think I'm gonna start to go back on my words over our next couple snacks in Solitaire about Lay's. I'm really enjoying these. They remind me of these Japanese or Korean chips as much as I like these cards, they're starting to develop a little bit, that's weird, of a bend, making it a little harder to handle them. In case you're interested in getting yourself a deck, can we make it back-to-back victories to start our episode? Yeah, this one looks to be over. Triple nines with double twos and fives. Seems like a crime. But you never know. Just like any sport. This isn't a sport, by the way. It ain't over till it's over. You know who said that? Yogi Berra. Not Yogi Bear, but Yogi Berra, and once again, triple nines. A black six would be good. I mean, a red six. Honestly, I have no idea how we're still alive at this point. You know what? Let's hold off on this stack and go for this one. And let's see if we have a black king in our hand, which we do. Excellent. Gotta take those risks sometimes as we get our second fat stack of the night. Get that 2 and 3 out of here. Give us a black queen. Black 10 will do. And by the way, I read what you say about some decisions, but honestly this game is just luck and chance to an extent. Almost our second fat stack. But jump that jack to the left. Ooh. Let's see. Black 7. Red king. Let's put this 2, 3, and king This early, do we dare go for three? And I think we both know the answer to that question. Stacking time, by the way. Then snacking time. Here we go. Once again, all of these spades with all of the clubs, the hearts, and the diamonds. Better start than last time. All the reds together. But still some chunk in there. But better. Alright, I can't believe I'm saying this, but on to game number 3. We have a lot to do in this one. And this might be, yeah, good chance at a potential three-peat. Ooh, there we go. One red queen away from our third fat stack. And by the way things have been going tonight, for every win we get, we have one fat stack. And now that one just flew out the window, but we still get a play. There we go. And there is our third fat stack. So can we get our third win in as many games? Let's find out together, my friend. Nowhere for that 6, 7, or jack. Barely missing it. No plays left to make. Can't move that 2, or can we? Oh, we could, but it doesn't lead to much. Anyway, strong 3-game start. We move on to our 4th game of the night. 3 fat stacks in, 2 victories as well. Not a double to be seen in our first loss of the night. Now let's go simple 5 for game number 4. Looks to be promising. color, so that 8 must wait. And will we get a chance? Give it a second. To place down our black king. And it looks like, oh no, triple queens. That is not what you want to see right now. Well, one thing is for sure. We have been in it for every game so far. I think we might have just done it. No way, my friend. It looks like we have just won our 3rd game of the night. This is ridiculous. But great. For the 3rd time of the night, all of the spades, ace to king, along with all of the clubs. We got our fat stack and we got our win. Hearts and diamonds. Interestingly enough, we have a fat stack in each of our games. So for this last one, let's just be happy with whatever comes, but a fat stack will be a win in my book. It's been a while since we've had a fat stack in every game. Oh, that one was very chunky. But our best yet of the night. Let's give this 7 shuffles as we head into our final game of the night. Just one of the best things to get. 4 victory nights are incredibly rare. I think the odds of winning 3-card draw solitaire in reality are like 20%. In a computer simulation with perfect play, it is much higher, but we are not computers, thankfully. So that's what makes victories a bit 6. Black queen. And a black 10 maybe. And I feel like the ace of diamonds has come to play in every game so far. Oh no. And that is how this one ends, my friend. Unfortunately, no queens to help us out. Nowhere for that 2, 8, 3, 9, king, and lastly 9. No plays left to make on the field. And it looks like those triple sixes were too much for us to handle. But 4 fat stacks and 3 wins in one night, that's pretty stinking good. And in the final game of the night, we had a lot of doubles so far, triple queens and triple 4s keeping us back. Anyway, my friend, that will be it for our snacks and solitaire episode. It was a fun one. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you did too. Until our next, please have yourself a relaxing